I hope you guys are ready for this series that I'm about to drop. I am an Iron Woman on Old School RuneScape. It's an account that I've had for a pretty long time, but I don't know. I get in and out of RuneScape. I love to play it, sometimes I couldn't even be bothered to play it. It comes in phases and it'll typically last for 3 to 6 months, sometimes longer, sometimes less, depending on how burnt out I get of whatever the heck I'm doing. So, one way that I'm going to keep myself committed to playing on this account is by making this series of Day in the Life of an Iron. And basically, I'm just going to take you along the way on why I created an Iron. What am I doing with my Iron account? I want a goal to work towards, and I feel like this is the perfect way of giving myself new ideas, new goals to hit, new things to do, getting a better account, having better stats, having better gear, kind of like a little bit of everything. So, without further ado, welcome to my Iron Woman. Her name is Jolly Beano. Like I said, I've had this account for a while. It's my primary account that I play on. I don't know. I like having an Ironman because it makes me feel like I have to work a little bit harder to get the things that I want, which is nice because I can't just necessarily go and buy everything. So I do have a normie account as well. I just don't play on it. But just to give you a little bit of a background before I go into all of my accomplishments and my stats that I have so far on this account, I started playing RuneScape. I think I made my first account in I don't even know, 2011, 2010, 2009-ish area. So I did play a little bit of Old School when it was just the only game that Jagex had to offer. And I played very consistently up until the point of EOC. So if you're an OG RuneScape player, you remember the transition between what RuneScape was and what they made EOC to be. And I would be lying if I said that I was the only one of my friend group that took a step back and was like, this really isn't even a game that I want to play. So, EOC comes out, we try it, we're like, no, this is not for us. And very soon after that, I don't remember the exact timeline on how long it was between when EOC was released and when Old School was released again, but I started about a month after Old School got released. And since then, I've kind of had a love-hate relationship with it. I get burnt out really fast, so I'll stop playing for a while, and then I'll get back into it, or I'll get that itch. It says RuneScape. I'll get that itch, and I gotta scratch it. And sometimes I do, and my phase of playing again lasts a very long time, and other times I see Fortnite, and I'm like, ooh, I could ditch RuneScape for Fortnite any day. But right now I'm in a phase where I want to get back into RuneScape and I want to have goals for my account and I want to actually be working towards something because this is one of my friends. At the end of the day, RuneScape has such a special place in my heart because I grew up playing it, and I don't know, I will always come back to it, and they're always adding new content, so in theory you're never going to get bored. But sometimes I just get a little bit burnt out, and that's okay. But what I'm going to do today in this beginning of the series is I am going to just do a brief walkthrough of where my account stands right now and some of the goals that I have going forward, because I think if I can lay that out, then I have a better understanding of the types of goals that I want to hit, quest-wise, skill-wise, diary-wise, clog-wise, Fashionscape-wise. Oh, boy, am I a big Fashionscaper. I actually used to have a plugin for Fashionscape specifically that would just randomly generate outfits, and you could wear them and see them on your account, but it didn't show for anyone else. So it was kind of just for yourself, and I loved that. I probably still have it somewhere in my rune light, but I can't be bothered right now. So without further ado, this is my Iron Woman. Her name is Jolly Beano, and I actually don't really know where I'm at right now. I'm at Fossil Island. I think the last time I logged in, I was probably doing a farm run and I was clipping some seaweed down here because I don't really know why else I would be here. But I am unarmed. My combat level is 98.9. I'm very close to leveling up combat. As you can see, I'm literally just 0.1 away. These are my skills. I have a total level right now of 1,363. I don't have any 99s at the moment, which is okay. You know, I never stayed committed for long enough to actually commit myself to getting a 99. So I'm sure in this series, I will push myself eventually, do some kind of crazy goal and trying to get a 99 like as fast as humanly possible. But yeah, I would say my skills are pretty average. What's my lowest skill? I think my lowest skill right now is Slayer, which is crazy because I actually really enjoy Slayer. But I'll definitely level up that at some point. It's crazy that I even have higher Hunter and like farming than I do Slayer. That's insane. But these are my skills right now. My achievement diaries, actually I have a few completed. I have the Easy Wilderness, Easy Varrock, and Easy RD diaries completed already. And I know one of my short-term goals that I have that I'll probably be making a video on quite early in this series is my some medium diaries that I want to get. And then I'll probably try to power through some of the easy diaries as well, especially like the Mortania, Karamja, Fremnik, Valley, and the desert. I love the desert. So that's where I'm at with my achievement diaries. For my quest list, right now I have 121 out of 173 quests completed, and I have 225 out of 327 quest points. So in relative terms, I feel like I am pretty close to Quest Cape, but I know it's going to take me a little bit for sure, because some of the quests that I have left I know are very long, and I sure as hell don't have the skills to do that. So it'll definitely take some time, but I will get it eventually. I actually did have a quest cape on my first normie account, and it was like my prized possession. It was the creme de la creme of my account. My quest cape was like my baby, for example. I wanted to purchase my own quest cape from Etsy because that's how much I loved my quest cape. It was like my prized possession. I was so proud of myself for getting it. I don't think I got it before I got any 99s, but it was a cape that meant more to me than any 99 ever could at the time. So I will definitely be getting it again because it is a very nice Fashionscape cape as well. I don't think it gets better than that, truthfully. It's a very cute cape. Let's see, what else do we have? Total XP right now, I have 14,372,368. I have 121 out of 492 achievements completed, 9 out of 610 combat tasks completed, and a whopping 101 out of 1,608 collection logs. I really need to work on my collection logs. I really do. Yeah. So that is the overall on all of my stats and my account and all that fun stuff. I'll give you guys a little sneak peek into my bank as well. I know it's like mills and mills and mills, you know. Overall, I have 21.2 million in my entire bank, which is kind of sad. I've honestly never really been someone who's had a lot of money or a lot of nice gear on their iron. I don't know. It's just, I have always been so much more into skilling and questing than caring about any kind of PVMing. And I know that like that's how you get the good items, obviously. But I don't know. I guess that's one of the bad things about being an iron is that I would just get so caught up in the skilling and everything that there were always just so many roadblocks that I ran into when it came to making money or to getting better gear that I just truthfully, I got so unmotivated and I was like, I'm not doing this. But I will say a couple items that are my prized possessions on this account right now are my beautiful flare trousers. Oh my Lord. When I saw these in my reward casket, I think I screamed because these were like the one Fashionscape item that I was like, oh my gosh, I'm probably never going to get it. Like, you know, it's so difficult to get. My odds aren't that great, but I got it. And I am so happy. A second item is my damn stale baguette. I actually remember I was still on night shift at the time, and sandwich lady came to me and I was like, okay, tell me you want me to select a baguette. Oh, okay. And then I selected the baguette, and your girl, she gave me the stale baguette. She gave it to me. And I was like, bless your heart. This was one of the things I needed to keep me playing in the game. Just getting like that little thing. Yeah, those are, I would say, two of my most prized possessions. Obviously, other than my cash stack, 427K. Baller. Not actually. I have a handful of I have a handful of clues that I still have to do. I've got a medium, a master, a beginner. Do I have a second beginner? I don't even know why I still have this sitting in the I don't know why I still have that sitting in the bird's nest, but I do. It's whatever. Gotta make sure I put that in the bank. If you would like to join me on this journey, I would love to hear your opinions and thoughts and what you think about some of the goals that I have. Am I being an overachiever? Am I not stretching myself far enough? What are your opinions? Are you going to do this with me? Are you going to collection log with me? I would love for anyone to also join along with me. If you have been off of RuneScape for 10 years, this is your sign to get the heck back into it. Make a new account, log into your old account, do whatever you need to do, set some goals, achieve those goals, and you'll be a better person. Working towards something like this, it's small, it's simple, it might mean nothing in any other aspect of your life, but it'll make you feel like you achieved something, and that's what we're all chasing in life, you know? Just the sense of achievement, that you're doing something right. Let this be your something right. And I promise you will feel better about yourself. So I would so much appreciate it if you dropped a subscribe, drop a like, drop a comment, share it to some of your friends, and we're all in this together. So tomorrow, that's day one. I don't know what I'm going to be doing, probably some kind of diaries, but it'll be day one, and we got to start from somewhere. So that's where we're starting, and I will see you guys then. Bye.